Hey everybody, what is going on? I am back with a quick video because we just got some really cool news from Halloween the game. They dropped the first trailer. How awesome is that? There's not a ton in the trailer. I mean, they basically just showed you Haddonfield a bit, some of Myers. Some looks like it's gameplay, some looks like it's kind of almost like in between scenes gameplay or something. I don't know for sure, but overall, I'm pretty excited for it. I think Myers looks good. I think the walking scenes and everything look pretty cool. I like how you can, sort of sneak around undetected. They showed us 4 in-game characters for sure. There were 2 ladies and 2 guys. So that's 4, not 3. Anyway, again, they didn't really get into huge detail there, but the big thing was they basically introduced Michael's skill that they were teasing a few weeks back. You might remember they said, "Oh yeah, he's going to be able to do something for a certain thing he does, and it's exciting." And I was like, "Well, they're probably talking about how he can, stalk basically, or sneak up on people, or kind of pop out where you don't expect him to be, type thing, right?" That's what I thought anyway. I was thinking it's probably something like that, and that's exactly what it is. So I know I was watching Chris Stanley's look at it. It's Cosplay Chris, or formerly Cosplay Chris. He watched it. He just got back home, I guess, because he was on a trip in the States, seeing some very cool stuff, mind you. If you haven't checked out his videos, check out his video showing where the Nightmare on Elm Street alley scene was, where Robert stretches his arms out, and scratches the wall and stuff. He also went to Sugarmint Gallery and saw the original Blumhouse Kills mask that's there. And they also have the Ends mask. You can really see some awesome detail in that too, actually. You can really just see how different mine is. Mine is different too, by the way, because Raimi did it before the movie was out. So he just had some photographs to go off. So that's something I might have him do someday if I can get that back to him, just to get him to update it, maybe make it a little bit more accurate, just, because he has the ability, right? Anyway, getting off topic, I really like the trailer though. This looks super cool, but some people anyway might be a little bothered by this. I guess that's what Chris was saying, is Michael's ability to he basically turns invisible, and he looks almost like a floating ghost with sort of sparkly eyes, and he can sneak around undetected in front of people and stuff, and essentially sneak up on people, probably to attack and get a kill, which is what Myers kind of does in all the movies. I mean, if you look at a lot of the slasher movies and stuff, how often people will get sort of caught off guard because the killer is he's right there, like he's in the closet. If you're talking about Michael Myers, or Jason's out in the woods, you turn around and he's right there with a machete. In order to do that, you obviously have to have some kind of ability, right? Like, for instance, when Friday the 13th, the game came out, my favorite game that I think will be dethroned by Halloween the game, I really do. I still think that. But it's always been my favorite game, and Jason has a couple abilities you guys probably are well aware of, or if you're not, he can morph. So he can, once it charges up, you can only use it once every so often, but once it's full, he can pretty much morph to anywhere on the map. And you use the mini map in order to choose where you're going, so you don't exactly know where you're going to be exactly, like precisely. It's not quite as precise. But they also have a shift mode, and shift is where he zooms in, really fast, and you can see where the counselors are if you have your whatchamacallit on, your vision or whatever that turns everything red. I forget what they call it. I guess it's just your sense. But anyway, I thought, yeah, that's weird because he doesn't do that in the movies, right? But I mean, how else are you going to make it work? So what I'm getting at is, I don't see people having a big problem with Michael being able to do this, sort of invisible thing. I think it's the only way to make it so that he can sneak up on somebody. So, you know, the people of Haddonfield won't know he's there, but Michael will, and he'll know exactly where he wants to, you know, scare someone or try to get a hold of someone or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that is something that's necessary, that was coming, and I kind of saw that coming. Like when they were teasing it, it really seemed like that's going to be something along those lines, and really essentially it is. So I don't know. I don't really have any issue with it at all personally. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm excited to see more gameplay and see what it's going to look like. But I am a little bummed by the release date being September 8th of 2026. That is literally almost an entire year away yet. So that's going to be tough to wait that out. But, you know, it is what it is. I waited my whole life for a Halloween game, and it looks like we're going to get a cool one. So I hope they keep you know, working on it and make it the best it can be, and hopefully expand. I know a lot of us are already talking about that. I want to see other Michael Myers, you know. I want to see a 2018. I want to see the Blumhouse ones, right? I want to see the Dick Warlock Halloween 2, right? Even the Halloween 4 with the different mask or whatever and the kind of shoulder pads, or, you know, I want to see that. That would be fun, as well as other maps. But I mean, if it's only going to be the OG Halloween, that's cool too. I mean, that is the best one by a mile. I'm still excited. I just hope they expand on that, because they did say they were leaving the door open. So I think we need to hold them to that. And I think they'll see that they need to go for more of the films and stuff in the future, I'm guessing. But anyway, the trailer overall, thumbs up, looks pretty cool. I'm psyched for it. What did you guys think of the trailer? Is there anything that concerns you? Do you care about the whole Invisible Michael thing, where he can float around from time to time? Like I said, personally, I don't see any way around it. You need to do something like that. And it really does remind me a lot of Jason's shift from Friday the 13th. So, you know, I think it's necessary. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. So that is it for now for this short one. I'll be back for another one as soon as I can, of course. It's the happy fall season now. Halloween is going to be upon us soon. So it's exciting times, our favorite time of the year. Hope you guys are well, and thanks so much for watching. As always, we'll see you again for another one soon.